Hey everyone, it's Grace and welcome back to my channel. Yeah, do you see that? What's happening? I hope you guys don't mind. There's something wrong with my lights. Actually changed the lighting fixtures. Well, not the fixtures, but I changed the bulbs because they've been there ever since I renovated my room. I don't know, like 5 years ago. So it's time to like change them. But there's something wrong with the light near my working table and that light there. So I hope you guys don't mind. It's gonna be flicking, so I have another light to kind of, you know, not make this video look dark. So today I'll be reviewing, and well, finally reviewing the CosRx Clear Fit Blemish cushion, and I was so excited to try this. I bought this on Style Korean. I will link it down below if you guys are interested. But yeah, I included this in my Korean makeup haul because I did go to Korea 2 months ago, coming to 2 months ago. So yeah, I'm not really a big fan of cushions, so cushions were like the main thing that I really wanted to try while I was in Korea. So this is the first cushion that I ever tried. So yeah, so you have the air puff, and then it just looks like this. Mine is really dirty, and this is how it looks like. My shade is natural beige, and to be honest, I was scared for it to be really light. I'm just used to the BB creams that look really light. And there goes the light. I'm really sorry, guys. I've been trying to fix it, so I think it has to do something with the wires. But yeah, I've been itching to review this. So I've been using this for a month and a half now, and there are days where I still go back to foundations, but I find myself using and grabbing this most of the time. So yeah, so I did like, I'm gonna put on clips from the days that I did continue using this. I was only planning on using this for a week and then review it for you guys, but I got a little bit busy and did other things. I'm leaving today, so I really want to try the CosRx Clear Fit Blemish cushion. So it looks like this. So I don't have any primer underneath. I just moisturize my face, and if my face is looking a little bit white, it's actually my moisturizer has a brightening effect. So yeah, so this one, the Clear Fit Blemish cushion from CosRx. I have it in the shade number 23, natural beige, and they have another shade which is 21, which is, you know, the usual thing with Korean beauty. So yeah, if I look kind of stressed, and the stress is just I'm trying to hurry, but I really want to like film the first time using this. So yeah, it just looks like this. It came in matte black sleek packaging, and it just looks like this. So here's the puff, and then here is the cushion. Oh, I think this is like a kind of like a mochi cushion, where, you know, once you like pull off the tag, that's when the product shows up. See, it's slowly kind of invading the cushion. It has the smell of the centella ingredient. So looks like this. Oh, that's way too much product. I'm just gonna use a light tap first because that was really pigmented. So make sure you tightly close this so it won't dry up. And yeah, my skin is okay in a way that it's not. Like, I have this pimple here, then I have like little pimple bumps there. So I think I'm gonna start off in the center of my face. It's looking really white on camera, but it's actually not that white. Honestly, you guys, I haven't used a foundation kind of really full coverage in a while. I mean, that is... And I actually just used like the tiniest amount. Amazed. Very amazed. This is the first layer of the Clear Fit Blemish Cushion from CosRx. I'm loving it. I feel like I don't need another layer, even though it's matte. I feel like I still need to set it because it's not like completely matte. You guys could see like this part of my face is kind of shiny, maybe because also of my moisturizer. But yeah, even though it's a matte finish, it's not that drying, but we'll see if it starts to settle. But yeah, I was prepared for it to be really light because I'm used to the Blemish, like to the BB creams, but this one is actually kind of forgiving still. So yeah, I'll just finish the rest of my makeup and I'll get back to you guys. Do I look more human now? I feel like in daylight and like when I look at myself in the mirror, the shade is not that light, but I think it just looks light because of the SPF and because of the light. So yeah, it actually matches my skin really nicely. It just had to bronze a little bit, but they're not as bad as like the other BB creams I've used where you just look ghostly. So I feel like the CosRx ones, I'm actually really liking the shade. So yes, so far my skin looks flawless. Like I haven't used a like super full coverage like foundation anything in a while, so I'm just really loving this one. I love how you need the smallest amount to cover all of the imperfections that you have, or I don't know, I'm loving this. Sorry, my hair. I tried to make it look representable, but it's wet, so it's kind of it doesn't want to follow. Yeah, let's see how this will, you know, perform throughout the day. So this is my second day trying the CosRx Clear Fit Blemish Cushion, and honestly I'm kind of adjusting to it because first, it's been a while since I've used a full coverage kind of foundation, and it's my first time trying like the air puffs, so I'm like trying to get used to like the patting motion and all those stuff. So yeah, yesterday I actually did apply a little bit too much, well, because I didn't know that just the tiniest amount is enough. So what I did today, I just tapped like the smallest amount, and then I'll just keep coming back if I need a little bit more. So I actually like the application. It's not as full coverage as yesterday, but you know, it's okay. But I did notice that like earlier in the mall, I see it kind of separating on my nose area, stuff like that. Yeah, I didn't oil up as much this time because I did use a primer yesterday. I just had my moisturizer on, and that moisturizer has more of like the dewy look to it. So yeah, I feel like you can cater this kind of to your liking. But yeah, I'm gonna continue using it still. It's still my second day, so I'm still kind of trying to get the feel of the cushion itself. So yeah, so it is my third time using the CosRx Clear Fit Blemish Cushion, and I'm slowly starting to adjust to it, like So I applied my makeup around 3:30 I think, and I haven't blotted. So I mean, it's oily, but it's not too oily where it looks kind of bad. So I'm really loving the CosRx blemish cushion. So yeah, it looks really good. This is my third day using the CosRx blemish cushion, and I think this is my most successful kind of application. It's not too thick and it's just right. Focus. Yeah, I love the application today. You probably won't see it as or appreciate it the way that I do, but Yeah, do you see this? Now it's the thinnest one, and I'm slowly kind of starting to get the hang of it. Do you see that cat right there? But I'm slowly like getting the hang of it, and yeah, whoa. So this is my favorite application today, this is the fourth time I used it. So yeah, what the hell is going on with the focus of this one? It's going haywire. There we go. So I think I like this one the best. I like the application the best first time I use it, mainly because I think I'm finally getting the hang of applying it kind of just the right amount the first go. So usually I just like the lightest touch and that's it. And since the application is just okay today, like it's not too much, it's not settling into the fine lines. What I notice is that it's settling here, especially in your smile lines, and here and also the sides of your nose if you put too much. So but slowly I'm loving it. And also the acne scarrings, the scars here, like this pimple right here, it was like a really red one. Now it's just a scar, and then the little bumps of pimples here, I feel like it healed it at the same time. So yeah, loving it. So as you guys could see in the videos that I inserted, it took a while for me to like really get used to the application. The first time that I applied it, I actually had moisturizer underneath. So well, it was a moisturizer slash tone-up cream, and as you guys could see, it didn't completely mattify my face. So I feel like you can still alter this so it's not that matte. It's a matte cushion, but you still need to set it, because if you don't set it, it will definitely make you oily and will kind of move around throughout the day. So yeah, I was really happy that I can actually cater it still. Like if I want a little bit more dewy look, I can still do that. If I want a complete matte look, I can still do it with this one. The coverage though, it is really full coverage, and I used it today. I had pimples, well, not pimples, but like dark spots here, and I actually just used one layer. I feel like out of all of the days that I used this Blemish cushion, today is my most successful application. Like I know I've been using it for like a month now, but it took a while for me to like really get used to the application. That's one thing. Yeah, so but I feel like if you're like an expert with cushions, this is just a normal, being kind of just normal for you guys. So as you guys could see throughout the day, you would see throughout the times I was using it, I was kind of struggling at first how to properly like use and proper amount to use, because sometimes if I use a little bit too much of this, it will settle into the fine lines, especially my smile lines here. I noticed it will look really bad here, and when I go out, it's like it doesn't really look bad, but you look like you have a mask on, and I don't really like that feeling or that look where you look like you have a mask on your face. I don't really like that. So I like to use like sponges most of the time to kind of apply my product. This one, yeah, so I actually never tried applying this with a product. I've been just using the air puff, because while I was watching a lot of reviews from different cushions, they say to trust the air puff, so I'm trusting the air puff. It's still very full coverage, but it's not like masky looking. And then even though it's like full coverage, I don't really feel anything on my face. I mean, I feel like I didn't even apply any like cushion on my face, so I really like that. It is matte, but you do have to set it. I'm always scared of going out without setting my foundation, because I do have combination oily skin, so I feel like I still have to set it. And while doing my makeup and I'm debating whether or not to set it, I feel like I have to, because it doesn't really completely dry down to a matte. So if you're thinking this is something that dries down a matte completely, for me it doesn't. So that's one of the things I do love about it. I mean, I do have oily skin, but I don't like flaky looking cushions, so I really do like this. And of course, we cannot avoid the fact that this is kind of like a skincare makeup. This one has centella Asiatica leaf water. It says so on the box. Okay, so it has Centella Asiatica leaf water and Centella Asiatica leaf extract, and an ingredient I cannot describe or pronounce. Niacinamide. I don't know. That ingredient. I'm gonna put the ingredient here because I don't know what the ingredient is. Thing that sometimes we forget when it comes to like foundation reviews is how it wears throughout the day, because I've encountered foundations that look the bomb when you first applied it, but like after a few hours it's like a wreck. So it's a messy mess. It's a messy mess. Yeah, I've used cushions, BB creams before that look great once you apply them, but if you look into the mirror a few hours after, it looks really bad. It looks patchy, especially the areas where you tend to get patchy, like around your nose, or sometimes it settles into the fun lines or your smile lines, or it gets really bad. This one though, I feel like it gets better throughout the day, and it still has coverage, but it, like, when you first apply it, it looks really full coverage, but throughout the day it still it still looks full coverage, but it almost has that, whoa, my cat, wait, it still looks very skin-like, and that part was very important to me. I've kind of grown out of the phase of just really slay when it comes to like foundation. I like very skin-like texture and look, but still having amazing coverage. I don't know, but this cushion gave me that, so I'm really happy with this one. And the flicking of the lights. So, you know, it's the usual thing when it comes to cushions, BB creams, or Korean foundations, face makeup in general. They usually tend to have only 2 shades, which sucks. But if you fall under those 2 categories of skin color, I highly suggest you guys give it a shot, especially if you have sensitive acne prone skin. I highly suggest you guys try this. I've been using this for a really long time now. So you can get this at Style Korean for $24. I will link it down below. But if ever you are visiting Korea or you're in Korea, you can get these at A-Land. I've seen this in A-Land in Myeongdong, and it's for 24,000 won. So the Style Korean exclusive, I'm not quite sure if it's still there, but if it's not, I think it's still $24, because when I first bought this, it's $24, but you get 3 acne pimple master patches from CosRx as well. So yeah, I'm just in love with this cushion. So if you're the type of person that loves matte cushion, but you don't really like full-on flat matte and still has a certain glow to it, I highly recommend the Clear Fit Blemish cushion. So yeah, so if you guys have any other like foundation cushions that you want me to review, then please comment down below. Or if you have your favorite or like holy grail cushion, then I would love to know and try them, then comment down below as well. Don't forget to click the subscribe button down below. Too much of this, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!